G'day guys, Kieran French, or Kieran's Existence here. As you can see, my nice GQ Patrol has made it to the four-wheel drive show. So this is my 93 TB 4.2 GQ Patrol. It is a wagon currently, and I've had this for about 3 or 4 years now. This is my second patrol. My first patrol I rolled in 2017. So technically this is my clone. Right now it sits in a custom shed job blue that I painted myself. Everything that I've done to the car is all mine. The aim is for me is I just want to showcase that you can do something pretty unique in your shed if you really want to do it yourself. So the car was actually originally white. I bought it from a guy from Bendigo. I just wanted to get back into four-wheel driving. I just thought, why not buy the Bullet and get back hard into wheeling? The car needed some loving after the few years that I owned it. So I thought, why not take it off the road and get back stuck into it and see what needs to be done. The first thing I needed to do was the roof. Common GQ problem, rust everywhere. So started on that, and it was a mission from there. Just one thing after another. Is 2 steps forward, 10 back. So as we started the whole build series, I was doing some welding in the car, and this is my fault, and this is one of the things that you need to keep an eye on when it comes to doing things yourself. A little bit of a weld or slag went down my quarter pillar, and it actually ignited my seatbelt, which then started a big fire. And at that point, when everything sort of lit up, and I mean it lit up, I lost everything in the car, and I was very surprised that we didn't lose more than we actually did, along with the house and everything that I own. And for where it is today and what happened then, I didn't think I'd get here, but a very scary incident right there and then. Could have been a lot worse, but here you go. A nice new blue Patrol back on the showground. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a rig rundown of what I've actually done to the car and what's going to be happening to the car. So we'll start with the front. I've got a Patrol Doctor front bar in a Raptor coated paint. I actually love this bar. This saved my life the first time for my first patrol. I actually rolled this bar on the first car. On the front we have a full custom XR8 bonnet bulge. It is actually steel, not fiberglass, and I did all that myself for the fabrication work. Running 2 GME whips that can switch to either one, the small or the tall. We've got a night fabrication snorkel on the side, set of 33s, Neg 44 B-Box. That I run with a 4-inch lift Superior Engineering gear underneath. Coming down the side, I have my custom blue paint job along with colour matched Raptor flares. This was a mission to do, but looks somewhat the same, I would say, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out, so that's pretty cool. Coming down the side, we have sand HEMA mirrors, towing mirrors, as I do need them when I do tow my car. Coming inside the car, little fun stuff here and there. We've got a full custom colour-coded dash that took me forever to do, the same colour as the car. Aftermarket steering wheel, inside as well on the seat covers. Razorback, they were awesome people to talk to, and they actually created some Flick U 2.0 seat covers, which this is the car, Flick U 2.0. It is the second life, and I didn't think I'd ever get here, but pretty sweet. These are a friend of mine, his name's ProWing. He actually donated to, well, I guess for the build, and asked if I wanted to represent his brand, and he wanted to start something pretty cool. And these are, I guess, the cheapest wings you can get for a GQ and 80 series, and there you go. That's something I've always wanted for the car, a single side, so that I can reach in, grab my camping gear, whatever I need for the trip at hand. Something pretty fun and unique. On the side, the back of the car, same again, Raptor flares that were colour matched. Down the side, I was lucky enough, a friend of mine who was a fabricator, he was generous enough to help me build some sliders. I did have my own, but I cut them off and they just didn't suit what I wanted. So they are currently Raptored in black. As we come and sweep around the back of the car, I've got a full custom rear bar work that I have created as a prototype. It will be a full winch compatible rear bar that you can bolt on and bolt off. Hopefully in the future I can get some little things here and there to finish it all off. So this can be a module thing for someone. It could either be a type where they can weld it themselves, or they can buy the whole kit all done together, and it's pretty much a bolting kit. I tried to make something that you didn't have to have a welder to get it on the car, and it's pretty unique. I think this is one of the first that I know is a tube style bar with a rear winch carrier. But if you come around this way, well, this is a 2 jerry can holder, can also be a spare wheel carrier. We may consider changing some things up here and there. As I said, this is a prototype. This is something I wanted to create and design and try and fabricate myself. As for the rear winch, I'm currently going to be running a Runva winch carrier that I'm going to design at the back, so it actually bolts to the chassis rail, and this bar work will also protect the winch itself. So currently I'm running on the roof a standard roof rack that I actually bought off Marketplace. How you got to do what you got to do. This was actually the roof rack that burnt down. You can probably see a little bit of charcoal here and there. So this colour is actually a full custom colour that was created for me. Along with that, I've been working alongside U-POL, and they've been awesome. I used their etch primer first off to get the car back to bare metal. That's what had to be done. It was needed. Along with that, I used their fantastic bog filler. Awesome stuff to work with. Also, I used the Easy 3, which is from U-POL. You can buy all these products online. The best thing I would say that I used the most was their primer filler. Their primer was fantastic. It looked smicko when I put it on. I could see all the imperfections that I needed to get done, so the car looked somewhat straight, even though it's probably not going to be straight in the next couple of months, but it's a four-wheel drive in the end, and I wanted to do something where I could learn and just see how everything works out. But as you can see, it's here, and I'm happy with it. I currently have wrapped up bar work, so it's a pretty easy thing. It's a pour, shake and shoot kind of style system. Anyone can really get into doing it as long as you have the right equipment. All my bar work, even little panels like this, they came up exactly how I wanted them. But if I was you and you're looking to get into four-wheel driving and you want to try and protect your bodywork or your paintwork, this is something I would definitely consider doing.